It's
What's red flag
not
mean?
precise.
What's red flag mean?
White flag means just surrender. Red flag might mean, hey, it's us.
Purple flag means there's jellyfish, like in Myrtle Beach, when I got stung 2 times.
You're right. Always remember the purple flags.
Hey guys, what's going on? ThirdStreet Reactions here. I'm Liana. Hey guys, what's going on? ThirdStreet Reactions here. I'm Liana.
I'm Shane.
Malachi.
And we're back here with The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 6. Guys, last episode, so you guys have probably noticed, Malachi, he was a little at loss for words in that post-talk, weren't you?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it, bud?
It was sad.
It was sad, yeah. Yeah, we lost Henry and Sam. Sam became infected and he turned. And Henry took him out and then he took himself out. It was pretty sad and it's consistent with what we have in the game. Malachi actually started playing the game too. He's like, screw this, I'm gonna start playing it. How far did you get, bud?
4 hours.
4 hours?
No.
No, you didn't
5
get
minutes.
Liana, so where are you at in the game?
It's now winter.
Winter?
It's now winter and Joel was hurt because he got pushed by a guy and a metal thing went up his back.
Oh, wow.
Ellie had to she has to find food and then she found medicine for him.
You took control of Ellie. And what was the first question you asked when you took control of Ellie?
Where's Joel?
Yeah, you still don't know that yet, but you did meet a nice man. I can't remember the character's name, but
David?
I think you're going, with David. Yeah, you're going back with him, and
I don't like it. I don't like controlling Ellie.
Why not?
Because she's always in my way. I don't want to be Ellie.
But now no one's in your way.
I like Joel now. I like Joel.
I mean, Joel, I love that character. So a lot of the conversation I see online is about Kathleen. So I remember you guys didn't like Kathleen, but you kind of understand where she's coming from, right?
No.
I do, yeah. Her brother was killed, tortured and killed by their version of Fedra. Their version of Fedra, they were literally Nazis. They were stealing from the people. They were controlling them. They were raping the population. It was pretty terrible. So there was a bloody revolution in the beginning. I think our big question was, or at least mine was, would kind of a sweet, non-combative woman, seemingly like Kathleen, and I don't have a problem with the actress. A lot of people did. I thought her performance was fine. Would she realistically lead a band of violent, mostly male revolutionaries? I think normally the answer is no. But do you remember why they were following Kathleen?
Because she wanted to kill, and she wanted to find Henry.
Because her brother...
Her brother was their leader. So I think she kind of inherited the role. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'd buy it for the show. Malachi, where can they go to find the full-length uncut reaction?
Patreon.
Patreon, right, Liana? All right, guys, we're going to jump into episode 6 now. So if you want to support us, first all you have to do is just leave a comment, say hi. Obviously, check out our Patreon. Let's go.
Oh, no. I just didn't like this.
What?
I don't watch this.
Give me the gun, Henry.
They really brought that back for us to see it.
They're doing pretty good for themselves.
And they gave it didn't show Joel in the winter, I don't think. Because they were at the house and then it was winter for Ellie.
I think you're right, yeah.
What are the possums?
Rabbits.
What?
I thought those were
Their
wolves.
ears are not rabbit-like.
What? This guy plays a badass Native American in everything he's in.
Who the hell are you? Just someone passing through. Take the gun out, 2 fingers only, put it out of reach.
That's out of reach.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there. He didn't hurt me, by the way.
Made him soup?
Yeah, I did. It's cold out.
I'm looking for my brother. What did I just say?
Joel, come on, there's like 1,000.
Who's this little psycho? Never mind her. You got a map. Why you lost?
Must have missed all the street signs in the enormous fucking forest.
Holy. You telling the truth?
Yeah,
Are you telling me the truth?
yeah.
Came here before you were born, Sonny. Get the hell away from everybody.
I didn't want to.
What about the fireflies?
We get those in the summer.
Not the bugs, the people.
There are firefly people?
You got any?
But we see the bodies they leave behind. Some infected, some not.
Put that back.
Man, I don't know anything. Never heard of the
Just eating their
fireflies.
You shouldn't take their food. Like, they helped you. Don't be an asshole. Dude, how are they okay out here? I mean, I imagine they could take care of themselves, but Bill, he had a whole security system.
Mhm.
These people,
No,
maybe they gave it to her. No, he said put that back.
Why are they looking for Tommy?
That's his brother.
Why are they looking for him?
Because Tommy was a Firefly, and the Fireflies are the ones that they're on the mission for Ellie.
she's in the shoe department.
Those places will be cleared out first.
Northern Lights,
Northern
right?
Lights. Huh.
No.
Can I have some?
No.
What? Just to warm up? Come on.
But she's not gonna like it.
Yep. So gross.
It's pretty disgusting if you're a kid.
It's the same thing.
I would raise sheep. They're quiet. Do what they're told.
Yeah, okay.
Comedy relief. That's what happened last episode. You need some of that.
I read everything I could in the school library. You know who my favorite is?
Sally Ride.
Sally fucking Ride. Best astronaut name ever.
Neil Armstrong's best astronaut.
He might be the greatest. He's the first to land on the moon.
I used to think he was black. I always thought he was.
Black?
Yeah.
No, he's white.
I always thought that in my entire life. Come on, Scott.
I met Buzz Aldrin.
I tried with Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected. I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but I wanted to save him.
They could be with you right now.
Marlene, she's a lot of things, but she's no fool. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
Something's gonna happen.
Fell asleep, didn't he?
I woke up early,
You gotta wake me up if that happens. I'm responsible for you, okay?
then don't fall asleep.
Good point.
What was he looking for? He got up and started looking.
He was just confused.
Wake me up next time.
That's so loud,
River
man.
of death. Still no people.
Trying to lure to see some people.
I'm learning how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
No.
You should teach me how to hunt. She's a girl. She can't handle it.
Can handle the shooting. Not so sure about the dressing.
Why do they call it dressing? It's like, she call
You're
it
dressing them.
Yeah, you should, right?
You're no Will Livingston.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice dam.
Yep.
Don't ask me, I don't have a clue.
Just like with siphoning the gas, he couldn't explain it. Shit.
They're surrounded.
Cocksuckers.
Pull the gun out.
They're surrounded, dude. What?
It's people.
You. How about we just talk this through?
How about you shut the fuck up?
Okay, easy.
Redneck. I'm gonna check for it.
Last chance for a bullet. If you're infected, he will smell it.
I'd cover my nuts anyways. Just. I couldn't help it. I'd go, hey, puppy.
We'll just move on.
Just gotta check the girl.
Now her.
Oh, this is gonna be confusing.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, dogs.
That thing's happening again. Okay. Yeah, so she's immune. She's not technically infected.
No, like these
What's
people.
her name?
These people are trying to question. They're passing through.
Joel.
Tommy, fact.
I bet that's, yeah. They're going to know Tommy. I think. The last game, you had to go to the dam. I mean, in the game, you had to go to the dam, solve some puzzles, and then you basically.
Does this happen?
It's
What's red flag
not
mean?
precisely what.
What's red flag mean?
White flag means just surrender. Red flag might mean, hey, it's us.
Purple flag means there's jellyfish, like a Myrtle Beach, when I got stung. Sometimes.
You're right. Always remember the purple flags.
Never knew.
Never knew, man.
Came out. With a scar.
Oh, wow. So, mountain town?
They're wearing cowboy hats. Who do you think they are?
Well,
they're not them.
Because probably a lot of those people are the ones that survived. You know, the people who are a little more reliant on the land, they can handle guns. Those people tend to wear that type of stuff.
Tommy!
Looks a lot like the game.
He doesn't look like he does in a game. It's not. They do not look alike.
What the fuck you doing here? I came here to save you.
How many years has it been?
I don't know. Since they talked, I don't know, like maybe 10. Yeah, that's a nice scene. Imagine just having like a meal like that after
There's more if you need it.
months
Thank you, ma'am.
of walking and.
It's been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is fucking amazing.
Sorry. Ellie.
Have you guys a party?
What?
What's wrong with you?
What about her manners?
She was just curious.
Yeah, settle down.
What about the part?
You're a guest here, fool. What?
What about the part? Are you guys at the part where?
She was gonna have her guys kill us.
Well, we got to be real careful about who we let in this place. But it's all bark. We're just trying to scare off those who might want to try us, is all.
Well, you got a couple of 90-year-olds shitting themselves out there. They say that you leave dead bodies around?
Those are the people who tried us.
Would it be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family?
I couldn't say it like that.
Maria is family, actually.
Oh, shit. Congrats.
I don't like her anymore.
What?
I don't like her anymore.
Ellie?
Nope.
She's being rude. I mean, and
Congrats.
I've said that before.
And headshot those fuckers from a half mile out.
Can you teach me how?
No, we can't. How do you keep this place quiet?
Carefully. Being in the middle of nowhere helps.
It's funny.
Sheep.
Hey, Joe, check it.
Collective ownership.
So, communism.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally. This is the commune. We're communists.
Having a little bit of beef.
No way.
Because he was a U.S. military veteran. So I think that's just supposed to be a little joke that, you know, that they're rednecks from Texas. They don't like communism.
Oh.
When you have a small group of people, you can have that type of government, you know?
Look at
Get
this
bricks
place.
of ice
Place
and
is-
do
Doesn't
that.
seem like you age much.
You, on the other hand. Thanks for still giving a shit about me.
He did say, you got fucking old in the game. He said, it'll happen to you too.
Working on raising some hogs, too. Once we get bacon, I mean, what's even left? So how's Tess?
She's fine. All right.
Why's you lying?
He doesn't want to worry.
And the kid?
She's the daughter of some firefly muckety muck. Trying to find her family somewhere out here.
He's your brother. You should tell him.
It's not exactly an easy trip.
Seeing as how you can headshot infected from half a mile away, which is a bunch of bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, I can't go.
Oh, come on. What, because your wife won't let you?
Joe,
She the one who kept you off the radio? Is that why you stopped messaging me back?
I mean, folks find out we're up here.
No, I heard. Wrong people might show up. So is that what I am? Am I the wrong people?
Joel, I'm
Those
gonna...
things I did, Tommy, those things that you judge me for.
We did those things. They weren't things. We murdered people. I'm gonna be a father. Maria's a few months along now.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen to him.
I feel like I'd be a good dad.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, he knows you can't really ask him of that now.
Why?
I guess we'll find out. That's all you got?
What else am I supposed to say?
Joel, you could be a little better here. Come on, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Just
not really...
because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Tom Tess is dead.
Yeah, he kind of reconnected with this lie.
I'll grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
This was a terrible communication on Joel's part. you gotta be able to trust your brother enough to tell him that. What is going on?
He's old. He's having problems. Not good for men to be old men to be traveling around. Imagine your dad traveling around like that.
Huh?
Imagine your dad traveling like that. I don't think he'd be able to find.
Oh, reminds me of his daughter. Can't possibly think it is her. Oh, it's mom.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh no.
What is that?
To be honest, I don't quite know. It's something to do maybe with her menstrual cycle. Like some kind of makeshift tampon.
I was an assistant district attorney out of Omaha, Nebraska.
It's not hard to cut hair.
I put
To
bad
trim
guys
it.
in jail.
Oh, cool, I guess. I'm sorry about your kids.
It's okay. And kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
She didn't know, did she?
No.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's okay. I guess that explains him a little.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that. Tommy did it too. Are you worried about him?
You guys just need to stop talking.
Tommy was following Joel. The way you are now.
Tommy's a grown man.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
She's
The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust.
How?
You understand?
because they betray your trust.
Now come on. Grab your super fucking eggplant coat.
Where are we going?
The movies.
I like Marie. She's great. I mean, she just is concerned, you know? It's more than what we're going to have in Marietta.
Oh, yeah, true. Movies is going to...
Fuck the freaking pandemic.
She's immune. What? She got infected, but she didn't get sick. I saw her get bit myself. That was months ago. She made me swear to take the kid. It was her dying wish. What the hell was I supposed to do? We made it as far as KC. You know, she saved my life there. But she had to shoot him to save me. 14 years old. I saw a man kill his own brother. To save her. I thought that dog was gonna tear her apart because it smelled something on her. I was so afraid. And I have dreams.
What kind of dreams?
I can't remember. I just know that when I wake up, I've lost something. I'm failing in my sleep. It's all I've ever done. It's failure. Again and again. I'm just gonna get her killed, I know it. I mean, it's why you took off on me, right? You have to take her. You can't tell anyone. It's the last thing I'll ever ask of you. I swear. What exactly did you hear?
How'd she...
I have to leave her. You have to take her.
He knows the area better than I do.
Do you give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of? I'm not her, you know. Maria told me about Sarah and...
No. Don't say another word.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I've lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Fucking except for you! So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. We're going our separate ways.
It's word for word the game.
Something happened overnight.
When a game, she hears a conversation and takes off on horseback. You have to chase her, fight people. She goes into this house and finds that diary, and that's when they have the conversation. But in the game, she finds out about Sarah, I think, much earlier. Maria didn't tell her. And honestly, Maria shouldn't have said anything. And Ellie, if she was smart, she wouldn't have brought that shit up. But, you know, she's also a kid.
You came here to say goodbye or something?
No. I came here to steal one of these horses and go.
I would have gave you one.
I know. You deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay.
She So they're gonna come back?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you the rest of the game.
There's a place for you here. Both of you.
Counting on it. Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Because Maria took mine, you know.
I already said yes, Joel.
Oh, so in the game, is this where you get the horse from? Is that where you get the horse from?
Yeah.
You're flinching.
The target's too small.
I made it bigger than I should have. Eject the cartridge.
I'm not flinching.
Mm-hmm.
Rifle just sucks.
Okay, give it.
You'll see.
That's why you have the sniper.
It isn't gonna work. It doesn't aim right. You dick.
Got it.
Aren't you like wasting ammo?
That's the thing I'd be concerned about in this world is wasting ammo, but at the same time, you got to train the younger generation, or they're not going to learn, and you just got to be.
It's not hard.
Huh?
It's not hard.
Well, to practice getting good at it.
Some people wanted to own everything.
Mm-hmm.
And some people didn't want anyone to own anything at all.
Which one were you?
Neither, I just did my job. We were cool. Everybody loved contractors.
Nice.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Shut up.
That's in the game.
Come on now, I'm not gonna laugh.
You're already laughing.
Yeah, okay,
I feel his voice is gonna be in heavenly.
I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
Fair enough.
I really thought something was going to happen when there.
Is there Last of Us 2?
There is.
So this is gonna be incorporated
Those
into this game?
monkeys?
Must be from the old labs.
Look at them go.
First time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
Fireflies. Scary.
Maybe in all that research they turned into fucking monkeys.
Is she cussing the game?
Yeah, of course she does. You play the game.
I know. Oh no.
Not the horse.
Right.
What's gonna happen?
Joe!
He's good at fighting.
That's what you do in the game.
This is what happens to. Keep it in there. Blood, what did it come out?
Get on the horse. Go! Get back!
Haha.
What's the problem? Like, you're right.
They're just shitty people. Just pillaging and raping.
Stupid.
That's all that people do in the apocalypse. All right?
Pillage and stealing?
They pillage and stealing.
I think we're safe.
People revert back to their
Joe?
true form.
Joe, no,
Which
no,
is
no,
assholes.
shit! I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do.
Slap them.
That's what I was thinking. No, he doesn't. No.
You haven't played the game, man, so.
Oh no. I swear. I'm not watching the show again. I don't want to watch the show again.
You know, before Leon and I talk, do you think he's alive or dead?
Alive.
Okay. So, I guess the only thing I'll say is, one thing that's interesting about the town that they're in, there's just a lot of iconography that's directly kind of ripped from the second game. So, you remember what it looks like in the first game, right? Tommy's town. It's like at that dam, okay? And that it's powering everything. But that was kind of Last of Us 2 type iconography when it comes to the town. So that's all I'll say about the second one. I won't say who's in it or whatever. But what'd you guys think?
Really good.
I thought so too. One thing that does this show so well is it's able to be a great show without the infected. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So even though we don't have any zombie action, it was still, I think, a good character-driven drama, right?
I hope he goes alive.
I hope he's.
The Last of Us 2 might be about her.
I hope he's alive too.
Yeah. You know, though.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
Yeah, you do.
Let me tell you. Yeah, usually you want to know, but okay.
I want to know.
Huh?
I do want to know.
Well, I'm not going to tell you. I already said no. So we had a Native American guy, okay, in the beginning. He has just been kind of a guy who's lived off the grid with his wife for so many years. And that guy, dude, it can only be a Native American Indian to pull off that dialogue and that performance so well. And props to that guy and his wife. There was something really cool about how he said it and what he said. And if any of you guys have seen Wind the River or Sicario, and there's Hell or High Water, which I know you've seen. Mm-hmm. Remember the Native American guy in there that got sniped at the end?
I've seen that.
At Hell or High Water?
Main character?
I watched
He was one of the cops. Okay, in the game, Tommy is also shacked up with a woman. And I'm pretty sure she was pregnant in that. I honestly can't remember. It's the same thing. Joel wanted Tommy to take her. But honestly, I do enjoy kind of the performance in this a little more. It's suggested that Joel's like, well, I can't do it. You're better off with it. You're better off with Tommy. But here he was like, he had post-traumatic stress disorder. He was like, I failed my whole life. I have dreams. I wake up. I can't even remember, but I just know I lost something. So he's like, he's failing in his dreams. He's failing in his life. And he's just afraid that he's going to fail her like he did Sarah. So they live in a commune, and I don't think it's short for communism. I'm pretty sure. A commune is just a group where everyone works together and everyone splits kind of the jobs, right? Mm-hmm. And they work together for the common good. I don't think a communist. You guys know what a communist government is?
Everyone decides.
No, that's a capitalist. That's capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
We have
there's one leader. There's just one leader.
And what it doesn't matter. I don't think there being one or two leaders have anything to do with this. So in a communism, basically the government supports all these big businesses and controls all these businesses, right? Mm-hmm. Capitalism, the government supports like the free market, which is like if you want to go there and get a job, start a job, it could rise or fall, and it all depends on you, and the government doesn't put restrictions on it. Now, our government. When I was in high school, I was selling bottled water, and then they try to get at me for having a license for selling. So that is for me, that's not supporting the free market. Socialism is somewhere in the middle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I won't get into the nuances of that, but I think it's funny because they're both from Texas. Tommy was a military veteran, so he's probably conservative-ish in nature. So I just thought it was funny because he probably wouldn't like to be a part of communism. In that type of society, because they were elected democratically, and everyone, it's like there's only 300 people. Everyone, has a job. It is more like a commune. I don't think communism has much to do with it. But if I'm wrong, let me know. If there's someone way smarter than me, which is probably the majority of people, let me know. What did you think of Joel coming in and kind of lying initially about Ellie?
I thought it was crazy. What?
Okay, so what did you think of when Joel came in with his brother? They had a nice emotional reunion, but when he got alone time, it was just him and his brother. He lied to him about Ellie.
Well, not good because they got off the wrong foot.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust him yet because he's married.
I don't think that's why he doesn't trust him.
Well,
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's inside Joel's head, really. So I think Joel kind of started unnecessary drama. Like, I love Joel. He's my favorite character. But that whole conversation with his brother, I just thought I was completely... I can't really back how he handled his conversation with Tommy. You know what I mean? Tommy basically said, hey, I'm going to be a father. And his brother, I don't know, I interpreted it as being kind of passive-aggressive. He's like, oh, we'll see if you're going to be a good father. I thought that was a dick thing to do. And I just thought he was being abrasive and a little heated. And, I know this show wants us to understand that people's past experiences can shape how they are. But you also have a responsibility for who you are and what you do. And just because you're raised a certain way or you're raised with a disadvantage doesn't mean you should use that as a crutch or as an excuse. I'm well aware that people who are born under a certain income, like they're born in poverty, they're more likely to grow up and be in poverty and their children to be in poverty. Mm-hmm. But that's not true for everyone. It doesn't have to be if you work hard. So Marie, one thing she said about Tommy was he was following Joel. So Joel was a murderer. Tommy was just following Joel. Now, do you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? I'm not saying do you believe she's lying. Do you believe that's a good excuse?
For Tommy following Joel?
Yeah.
Into killing people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's his brother and he's probably gonna, like, look up to him in the right
Yeah,
decisions.
but how old were they in the very beginning of the show?
30s.
Yeah, like 30s. Okay, so do you think that means Tommy doesn't have any responsibility?
No.
Okay, but you just both agreed that it was okay.
Yeah.
So which is it?
No.
Okay. So you were lying. No, you didn't understand the question?
Yes.
Okay, no, that's fine. So I was saying, Marie seems like she's excusing her husband's past, and people should forgive. And it is the apocalypse. And I think when the apocalypse happens, generally all rules are off, but that doesn't mean that you should be an asshole and be a murdering, raping piece of shit. Okay? As far as Joel and Tommy is concerned, Joel was telling Ellie, I think this is when they were driving in the truck, that when they met Tess and they were in the Boston QZ, I think when they first got there, they all had a really good group of people. I think everyone died or left or something. But yeah, they killed people. They killed people. They did what they had to do to get ahead in life. Or I'm sorry, they did what they had to do to survive. So I agree that you should do whatever you can to survive, right?
Yeah.
But like, does that mean, like in the case of Sam and Henry, like you're gonna get this person killed to survive or save your little brother? I mean, I feel like I would, but like, it's also one of those things to where your brother's sick. He's gonna die. You want to save him. But I think it is, when you put someone else's life in danger and say, I'm going to get this person killed, part of that is selfish. That doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I can definitely clearly see where that's bad. Yeah, I mean, so the only thing that Kathleen, where she lost me, and maybe it's because Kathleen was so lost in her own grief, but she said, children die every day, Joe, you know, and I couldn't get behind her really there. Go ahead.
And also Ellie and Maria, like, were, like, talking, and Maria told Ellie about, like, the memorial thing, because she saw her looking at it.
Yeah.
And Maria has a son named Kevin.
Yeah.
And then Ellie didn't know. She also didn't know about Sarah.
She did not. In the game,
and Maria told her about Sarah.
Yeah, in the game she already knew. Here she didn't find out until now. And I thought that was a little... That was bad. That was bad form on Maria's part. I called her Marie. But Maria, that was bad form on Maria's part. But you got danger for what? Just don't mess it, dude. It's on camera. Come on. I don't know. Ellie should not have brought that up like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To Joel. But that conversation happens in the game exactly like that. So I was actually mouthing it because it was exactly the same. The only difference is it took place in an abandoned farmhouse. Remember that? Outside of Tommy's town. Tommy and Joel, they pursued Ellie on horseback because she ran away because she heard the conversation. And here they get from point A to point B faster.
So Tommy was in the farmhouse with them?
Yeah, he doesn't go inside the room. Oh. He doesn't hear the conversation.
Why did they do that here? Too much.
Well, here they're trying to get from point A to point B faster, but they have more conversation and more character development than they do in the game. In the game, you have to fight your way there. Mm-hmm. And they're not going to have a big-ass action scene between every single piece of dialogue in this.
I think Tommy thought about telling everyone, but then he asked Joel to explain everything about Ellie.
Yeah.
And, what was going on, so then he understood.
Yeah, I would have been happy to be a fly on that wall, so to speak, and see that conversation. We hear a little bit about it. Well, I think maybe he didn't believe him. Because no one in this world, they've tried to find a cure. Yeah, no one in this world has been immune. Did you guys get nervous when that dog was sniffing around Ellie?
Yeah.
No.
I kind of did.
Actually, I had mixed feelings about that because, she was bit, but, also, she's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she carries the infection in her and she's just, she doesn't transform. Or if there's no sign of the infection in her blood. I'm not quite sure how it works. Do you guys have a favorite part? Anything particularly that resonated with you?
When they first saw each other.
Yeah, that was great. You and I were both smiling ear to ear for that. What, honey?
When Joel decided to not let when he decided for Ellie to have her own feelings about that and option. to go with Tommy or not, but she decided to stay, and she didn't want to, and they were fighting about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you one of my least favorite parts is when she was at the dinner table with.
Mm-hmm.
She was being pretty rude to Tommy and his wife, and you know what I'm saying.
And she assumed that girl was staring at her.
Yeah, dude, that was to me that was just some thug mentality. You know, it's like when I was younger, you wouldn't be looking at someone or you'd be looking in someone's direction. What are you staring at? Mm-hmm. And they want to fight you. That is just some stupid ass thug mentality. So I didn't support that. I thought it was dumb. The Ellie from the game, there's a sweetness to her in that performance.
Joel also taught Ellie how to shoot.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That happens. I'm trying to think when that happens in the game. I know obviously it happens, and there is like an iconic poster where they're in like a field, mm-hmm. and he is helping Ellie like adjust her scope. So that happens. That's a part of the spirit of the game.
And Joel got stabbed in the front.
Yeah, he did. So it happened. You mentioned it happened different in the game. It did happen different in the game. He fell, and then something like a spike goes through
his metal.
It was pretty shitty. And in a game that when they go to the University of Colorado, it takes so much longer. You're riding on horseback and you're talking. I love it. I love playing that part of the game. And there were monkeys, and he does say, "Oh, it's your first time seeing a monkey." And she's like, yeah. So that's really cool they adapted some of that stuff. My favorite part of the episode, actually, I think, was the Native American guy. That's one of my favorite parts. Him and his wife.
Was funny.
His wife. They were funny, and I like how he's just been out here. He's been, like, life for him didn't change.
Fireflies.
Right? Mm-hmm. Life for him is... Yeah. People turn to fireflies? Yeah.
Guys, thank you for watching. We're out of here.
Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you like us, you want to support us, where can they go?
Patreon.
Where else can they go to find us?
Instagram
and Twitter, and we also have a TikTok. So go in there, check us out, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and also if you want to talk about communist, socialist, and capitalist governments, throw that in there.